again, Jada and August Alsina. Remember, August Alsina was going through all these things or whatever, and Jada felt like she could be a healer, and there's this age gap between the two, and she, pushed her. It seems as though she more than less forced herself on August, and then August comes out talking about, she helped me through a rough time, and this, and that. You do have women that do have an agenda. Men are the only creatures that have agendas. You do have women that will try to slip and slide in there. And like she said, "Hey King, how you doing today? How you feeling? Everything all right?" To only get that physical connection, because she's being selfish at this point. Now she wants to feed her physical craving. And this man could really be going through something. Somebody could have passed away. Somebody, he could have lost his job. Like, it could have been something serious, but she's looking at it like, okay, this is my end. This is how I'm going to be able to, I'll throw some nurturing on him. I'll throw some compassion on him. And this is how he's going to, allow me in and allow access. But men do it too. Like, but we can't just sit here and just think that only men do this. Women do it too. And like she said, now when that man who was going through something, right? So now he may be acting irrationally. So now when he banging you down and then banging somebody else down, because he still got trauma he need to deal with. He not really focused on you like that. You just something to do. And then he finds somebody else to do. Then you get mad because he's not healed, and you thought you was healing him, and you knew you wasn't healing him. You wanted some sexual healing, but you wasn't healing him for real, for real. You weren't being genuine and honest with this man. And so it backfires on you. And then you want to call men, you want to say all men ain't shit, right? You have women that be like, oh, all men ain't shit. Well, you had a false agenda. You was trying to be something you really weren't. And so you got played like you should have. You should have gotten played. He should have played you. He should have did what he did to you, because you tried to go in there trying to play him. So now the player got played. He just played the game a little bit better than you did. So
So in that,
I can hear, exactly what she's saying, because women all the time, like Hank had this post on my page, or well, we did a live, and he's like, I'm not paying for a woman's bills unless she's my wife. And you have all these women in the comments like, well, what do you mean you're not going to pay my bills and blah, blah. Like, lady, if you want to be a prostitute, just say that, but you're not going to manipulate a man into paying your bills before he's your husband. Like, women will do certain things and make it seem like the man is wrong for standing his ground, or just being a man in general.
Everybody
so
has
in that case, hold on real quick. Let me say something. In that case, I can understand what you're saying. So maybe that's why I was not picking up what she was saying, because in the sense of like August Alsina and Jada Pinkett, I can definitely see where there was like a predatory kind of a like, situation taking place. So yeah, I don't like, I wouldn't want anyone to be a part of preying on
But
somebody. And like,
women do that too, even if the age, even if there isn't no age gap like that. Women
yeah.
still will do that and use lingo in certain scenarios to manipulate a man when he's weak, or when he's not really on top of his game.
No,
people
yeah, I can
vulnerable,
definitely I can
and that's
agree with that.
important
Like I
to
like
point out the
let me
vulnerability part. People sniff it out, and sometimes every people have the intentions, of what they want to do. I thought about when she was talking, like the old saying, like shame, fool me once, what is it? Shame on you, fool me
Fool me
twice.
once,
What? How does it
fool me
go?
once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Right?
So
Isn't
this,
that how
No,
it is?
opposite.
Oh,
Fool
Versus.
me once, shame
with the
on
whole take,
you. Fool me twice, shame on
shame on
me.
me.
yeah. So I
Yeah, fool
thought
me
about
once, shame on me. Shit.
the
I'm just
yeah,
vulnerability
for the record, like
of
I wouldn't be
somebody. It's important to be able to point that out, like is this man that is allowing this woman to be able to take advantage of them, or did he partner with this person because they have could they be womb mates where they have these same wounds. A lot of the times we have friendships like that where we think we have something healthy or good because we have the same woes. And so I feel like it could happen to men or women But in this case, as she specifically talks about women taking advantage of good men, good men, a good guy, as it's stated there. Unfortunately, people do sniff it out. And I don't want to make any type of generalizations and say that, because I know Sweeney may come for me, but I mean, this isn't often that, in my opinion, I'm going to take some ownership in that, and I can, own up to the fact that that's my generalization, that most women are not out there predatory in a sense where they are after guys just, but because social media is somewhat making it okay for women now, women are becoming a lot more dominant in this area. So it's
Well,
almost
I
22.
I wanted to say something.
I got some statistics. 80% of women who wear wigs are predatory, and they be tempting us with that pussy. I just
wanted to say something real quick because I got shut off because my internet had disconnected. But no, so yeah, this is actually not that funny of a topic to crack jokes, because women and men are capable of being predatory. So in no way, shape, or form, if that's what we're discussing, in no way, shape, or form would I be supportive of someone preying on an individual and taking advantage of them. Like, that's not cool.
I think
so. So I think again, I think we're kind of like overshooting in a predator. I don't think she was saying that.
Yeah.
So essentially what she's saying is that a lot of women will see a guy and all she really wants, her initial thing that she just wants is some dick. But like how you're starting to see a lot of people talk about being on a purpose and stuff like that. So what she's saying is that you see a lot of women going into these spaces, calling these men king, speaking that spirituality shit and things like that. And all because her agenda is to get some dick and be with this guy or whatever. And then what happens is that guy is not ready to settle down, or he's not in it to be in a relationship. He's in it for the same reason she was in it for initially, which is for sex. So then when he moves on, or he's ready to move on, she feel like she had her heart broken, and now she's saying niggas ain't shit. That was what she said verbatim, is that women are using spirituality and things like that to get in these men, to have sex with these men, because they have their own set of agenda or whatever they want to do with the man. But once they realize that the man is not on the same page as them, they get upset because the man done went on and moved on. And then they feel some type of way about that.
I'm not hearing that. Like, I'm hearing that someone's being predatory. Like,
that's what I said. It's not predatory. Like, it's just
no,
it's not.
It is predatory.
It is if you're doing it for a reason. Okay, so for one, if you're talking to a man about spirituality and things like that, if he's not speaking your language, then yeah, like he should already know that she has a certain type of agenda. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if y'all not really speaking the same language, then that man should know that she there for a certain type of reason. Because if that's not the type of man that you are, then you probably just gonna smash anyway.